Steve, tell me, is there a difference? And if there is, what is the difference between sales and service?
I think there may be a difference, a very fine distinction. But to me, sales is always about service and serving first. In fact, the word sales is derived from a Scandinavian word meaning to serve. If you were to go into a retail shop, would the assistants there be sales assistants or service assistants? Because do they serve you or do they sell to you? They do a dual role. So it is about serving. In fact, in the 1980s, there was a television program called Are You Being Served? And it was about a retail store. And they called it about serving the customers, not selling the customers. And for the younger generation, that program has been repeated on television this year. So you may have come across it. But our job, in fact, is always to serve the customers, to guide them, to find out what it is they really want or need, to see if we can supply that. And if we can supply that, then we are being ethical in dealing and leading them through so they can buy. In fact, I think it's less about selling, more about allowing them to buy. And I think, thankfully, the days of flog it and leg it are long gone. Today, it's about the relationships, about the trust. And yes, I did work for a company once when there was a salesman who was always, we call it flog it and leg it. In fact, all the engineers used to have to pick up the pieces after him. So we know what it's like when customers were not happy because they weren't served, they were sold. Allow your customers to buy, focus on them, and stop the flog it and leg it. And that, to me, is what sales is about. Sales and service should merge into one.
Thank you. And I love that flog it and leg it. That's what I'm not going to forget that. I shall remember it. Thank you so much, Steve.